Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's Monday.
Whenever you are.
It's our favorite day of the week.
Yes, it is.
It's time for headlines. Boom. Boom, boom. All right. So we're going to start off with some kind of weird news out of North Carolina or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas. I'm not sure which one. But whatever, it's all Carolina in the United States. Apparently there's some creepy clowns walking around in the woods.
Oh!
And
I read about that.
I don't know, maybe you guys have seen on YouTube, like these guys, they I don't think it's the same dudes, but the people think that they've said, oh, maybe it's part of a movie, and Warner Brothers has said, no, it's not part of a movie, we have nothing to do with it. It's like a movie, I can't remember the name of it.
The Clowns from Space.
The studios behind the upcoming films It and 31. So It, we all know that movie It.
Yeah, but his clown is not just a regular everyday clown. Like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures for Pennywise.
Probably.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing!
But these clowns
costume.
don't look. These clowns don't look. I'll post a picture. You guys can check out on our Facebook page. Cool discussions. Check it out. But people, it's kind of a mystery. What's going on? But have you seen on YouTube? Sometimes these guys, they dress up as clowns and then they pretend to like bash somebody's head in with like a sledgehammer, but it's just a balloon.
Or like just the ones that go in your porch patio.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Security cameras.
So it's kind of like that, but it's a little bit weird. I would be a little bit creeped out if I saw something like that. If I was walking and I saw a clown, I'd be like, oh my god.
What was it? There was a creepy clown in England, in one of the towns outside of London.
It was spotted a few times, wasn't it?
Yeah. For that matter, there was a guy, because England has a lot of fog. London is well known for having pea soup fog, right? This one night, there's a fog rolling in, and this guy actually dressed up as Pyramid Head and started walking around in the fog, and police actually had to show up because you're showing up on Pyramid Head, that giant cleaver thing, and
that would be weird. I would be creeped out. Definitely,
it would be. Yeah, no. It's still kind of amusing, but not at the same time. Boston Pizza in Toronto has decided to change their name to Toronto Pizza for the Red Sox.
For the weekend, because the Toronto Blue Jays were playing the Boston Red Sox, and they're kind of in a heated division battle for first place for playoffs and stuff like that. So they've jokingly crossed out Boston with Toronto. It's kind of cool. It's neat. It's funny. No. It's kind of a funny thing. A while back, we did a video on creep catching.
Yep.
Go check it out on our YouTube channel, where we talked about the vigilante group here in Calgary.
BC.
Or was it BC? I thought the guy was in Calgary. I've seen it.
There's both. There's I think they all kind of go under the same name. And
news out of British Columbia, in Surrey, British Columbia. Apparently, an RCMP officer has been tied up in the creep catcher thing. There was on Wednesday night this past week, I think it was. One of the days this past week. Apparently, it was live on Facebook, so the police had to respond, and they've arrested a fellow RCMP officer. And the investigation is ongoing, so there's very little details. But apparently, he was talking to a 14-year-old girl online and stuff like that. So it's kind of fucked up. That's all I gotta say. If you're a parent to a young person who is on the internet, just be sure you're watching what your kids are doing. It's not like invasion of privacy. It's responsible parenting.
And explain to them why.
Yeah.
Don't just
do it. Yeah. Don't just grab their phone and be like, "I'm going to look through your phone." Say, "Hey, I want
doing
to make
this
sure
for this reason."
Yeah.
If you guys have anything you guys want to share, please do so, because I want to make sure that you don't.
We don't want you to get hurt.
Yes.
Like, bottom line, like that would be the worst. If you have a kid and they get hurt partially because of your neglect and stuff like that. Well, it would be.
No,
when you really think about it. When it comes, okay, there are
when
scenarios.
When we were young, we were told about stranger danger.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Don't talk to strangers.
Don't get in their car.
Don't get in their car. Like obviously it's different because it's online age now. So it's a little bit easier to talk to people and strangers like that.
But even fine, but you change the rules slightly. Like don't give out personal information.
Yeah, even as an adult, I'm not going to talk to if some random person just messages me, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" I'm going to be like, block. Because you're probably a creep. Okay, because, like, I don't know.
Oh, no.
You know, like,
No.
random people just message you.
Don't forget that there are some overly friendly people online, just as there are in real life. And some people...
I guess I'm just an asshole.
Wait, some interesting good news. A 27-year-old cold case had been broken.
Nice.
They found the remains of the boy that had gone missing, and they have a suspect involved in custody for it. So
good.
It's good to hear.
Some sort of like law, like you can get arrested for like 27 years later for a crime.
There's a statute of limitations,
isn't there?
But it's only in regards to certain things. Murder is one of those ones you can be arrested for your entire life.
Then I better keep hush about that murder. We'll edit that out. Click.
Yep.
As we know, guys, hockey season is coming around, but the cash grab tournament that the NHL and the NHLPA have started has started with the pre-tournament hockey, which I don't understand because they're having just as many pre-tournament games as they are tournament games, so it's a little bit weird to me, but whatever. Now, I've talked about it before, and I just want to clarify my stance on this tournament. Because they're billing it as we're talking about this is the best in the world. We're determining who the champion of the world is, so to speak. And that is where I have the problem. I don't have the problem with the tournament. Fine. If you want to put on a tournament, put on a damn tournament. I don't care. But to me, this tournament lost all credibility when they added a Team North America and a Team Europe. Because those aren't countries. What if they win? Is Mexico going to be happy that we won the World Cup of Hockey? Mexico probably doesn't even know what's going on. And they just made it even worse because people were like, what anthem are they going to have? Oh, guess what? Team Europe doesn't have one. Because they decided, apparently, all the players and said, oh, well, it wouldn't be a good idea. Oh, but guess what? North America has. Can you guess? They're playing both the Canadian and the American national anthem.
Oh my gosh. What about the Mexican?
What about Mexico? What about Mexico? You know, so that was my problem. I'm going to watch it. I have watched a couple games that have been on the pre-tournament, and they've been really good games because it is the best in the world. Playing against the best in the world. So I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. It's fun to watch. But don't sit there and be like, I will not recognize the winner of this tournament as any kind of world elite. Not even close.
No, it's definitely nothing to the effect of the World Cup that they have, like the juniors.
Well, it's just even the World Champ. I look at it this way: the Olympics are the top because that's it should be the best and the best. Yes, you have those those shitty countries in there who get walloped 7-1, 7-0, 10-0.
They're there, but they're still trying.
There's still countries who play hockey.
Yeah,
there's a reason that Canada never makes the World Cup of Soccer because we suck. And FIFA doesn't go, we're just going to make a North American team to make everybody feel included. Yeah. It's like the participation ribbon, I feel like. Like, I understand why the NHL did it, because a lot of the players on Team North America wouldn't be playing on Canada or US. There's probably like 4 or 5 players from Team North America that would make the Canadian or the US rosters. Mm-hmm. So they want all their young talent to be there as well. So I get it, but let's just, I'm tired of all the media. Oh, this is going to be a great tournament. Yes, it's going to be thrilling to watch because it's great hockey. It's going to be great hockey. But it's don't recognize these people as, oh, Canada wins. They're the World Cup champions. They're the best in the world now. We're the best in the world because we won the last 2 Olympics. We're the best in the world because we won the last 2 World Championships. That's why we're the best in the world. Not because we won some stupid cash grab hockey tournament that the NHL and the NHLPA are putting on. There's my little rant. And rant.
A WestJet pilot has been told to go see a doctor due to being hit by a laser strike. As serious as that sounds, it's actually just a laser pointer, but apparently it
can do some pretty big damage.
Exactly. He was told to go see the doctor because of this laser strike. Sorry, when I think laser strike.
Well, you think like photon lasers from like Star Trek.
Exactly.
So that's Star Wars.
But either way, they both work. So apparently these things are very, very common. There's 500 last year, and it's about on track to do the same this year. If you're caught, it's a really, really big fine. I think it's like $200,000.
Just think about it when you're flying. Like when you're flying an airplane or a helicopter. I remember the one that they did for the Hawks helicopter. somebody flash it in the Hawks helicopter, and it could disorient you. Like if you got that in the
somebody,
auto,
they actually did it on purpose, or
yeah, they did it on purpose to the Hawks helicopter at one time. Somebody just flashed it and it hit, and the Hawks was the target of it, and I was like, whoa. But just imagine you're flying, even if you're driving a car and somebody flashes one of those in your face, you're gonna be like, oh.
Oh, true. Yeah,
you know. So,
and especially considering pilots could be in the process of landing, that's when they need to concentrate the most.
Don't be an idiot. Like whoever did this, don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Like I'm serious. Like who? Okay, it's funny. I'm sure. Like I'm sure I've done some stupid shit when I was young, and I'm like, adults probably like, you're an idiot. So I guess I understand it, but I would think that I was raised better, and that we were raised better to know to where the line is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I played Nicky Nicky Nine Doors. That's funny. Maybe somebody's like, fucking idiots, you know. But that's
nobody goes to the hospital. Nobody can die.
Yeah. Nowadays,
well,
you get shot
I guess if you did it in the States, maybe because you get shot. But
that's what we did. We played Nicky Nicky Nine Doors, or we'd go in the woods. We'd play hide and seek, or we'd play guns, or tag, or freeze tag. Now people are, I don't even know what kids are doing now. They're Snapchatting dick pics and titties and oh man, I
don't want to hear that.
Yeah, it's happening though. Last week, guys, we talked a little bit about Mr. Colin Kaepernick. There's more news on him. He's still in the news because he's still sitting down for the national anthems. He won't stand up until things change, which is fine. Okay, he has every right to do.
He'll never stand up.
Exactly, because it's never going to change. But he has his jersey sales are now the second or third most in the NFL right now.
Really?
But he has decided that he's going to donate all proceeds from his jerseys to charity.
Oh, good.
So that's good on him. But I think it was probably a little bit of public pressure, because if he just went, I'm just going to take the money, he'd be a dick.
Very, very true. Also, on top of that, the 49ers is the team he's with.
Yep.
They've decided to donate $1 million as a team.
So that's good.
No, this is great. This is what we want to hear. These are the things, one guy protests and people start actually doing things. This is what we want to see. Protest. This means
a form of good protest.
Yeah, this is the way it's supposed to work.
Burning down your community. That's not protest. That's just being dumb.
I saw Black Lives Matter protest on YouTube, and these guys cut off a 4-lane highway.
Yeah,
they were just standing across and blocking it. And
what are you doing?
How are you accomplishing? Anything?
What are you accomplishing? You're just making people mad at you now.
Yeah, exactly. You are making people mad.
There have been a lot of other athletes and sports personalities who have done the same thing. They don't stand. They kneel during the national anthem. So there was one incident in a soccer game where they played the national anthem early on purpose so the person couldn't protest. And, I see people, I think that when people are always like, well, you're disrespecting the people who fought for your freedom. And it's like, well, actually, I don't think you are, because I think these people, if you ask any World War II veteran, I think that they would be like, hey, a lot of them would be like, this is what we fought for, is your right to choose and your right to stand up for what you believe in. Because that's what freedom is.
Actually, I did read something, and I guess there are a lot of vets behind them.
Yeah,
there are a lot of vets saying, yeah, we support them. This is what
I think it's good, because you're thinking on your own. You're getting people asking questions, and you're getting people, you're that's the right path to go down, is to get people to ask questions, make people think on their own, not just the cutout square peg.
Not just thinking what the media tells us.
Exactly.
To think, so
good on him. I just question the timing about it. The I don't think the world's been any different this year than it has for the past 5 years. Is there more media attention towards the cop shootings? Probably, but I think the stats, if you went back and looked, it'd be all the same. Well,
and we did actually talk about Black Lives Matter and cops shootings in a previous episode.
Go check it out.
And the stats are there. I looked them up.
And so now that he's doing it, I question his timing. He's a backup quarterback. Maybe he just wants to get his name out there a little bit. I just wonder. I just hope that he's not doing it just for the publicity. I hope he's doing it. He would do that if he was... a
third string quarterback,
if he was just
or in a farm team.
I hope that he would do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Understandable. Mother Teresa has been declared a saint by the Pope. She's been fast-tracked. She's one of the fastest spokespersons for
sainthood.
sainthood that has been around for a long time. We don't. The Catholic Church doesn't nominate a lot of saints nowadays because there isn't a lot of miracles going around. However, Mother Teresa, because of all the wonderful work she's done, there was a call to have her brought into sainthood really quickly by comparison.
She should be. She's done a lot of good in the world. She was very...
Yeah, but, I actually did a little digging into this, and it's just like there's so much negativity about it, about her. And it's just like...
About her being a saint?
About her.
Really?
Period.
How could you say... I don't know much about her, so I just know that she was...
She helped a lot of people in India.
Yeah.
But one of the main complaints was like, she tried to convert people to Christianity.
Okay.
But
you're free to choose if you want to or not.
Exactly.
She's free to spew.
She's allowed to preach. If you don't want to listen, she's still going to help you. And I bet you she had plenty of people tell her, I don't want to listen to this.
I don't want... It's like when the Jehovah's Witnesses come to your door. You have every right to answer it or not to answer it.
Oh, you can answer the door.
You can answer the door and just tell them to go away. That's what I do all the time, but I have a sign that says no soliciting now because I'm tired of...
Oh, do they come to your house a lot?
No, they didn't, but I would always get those people from like the energy companies. Hey, would you like to switch to just it? No. Can you just leave me alone? If I wanted to switch, I would call you. You know what I mean? On the national anthem thing, there is more stories. This thing has branched out into millions of things. John Tortorella, the coach of the U.S. team at this World Cup of Cash Grab, has said openly, if you are on his team, the USA team, and you sit during the national anthem, you will sit for the whole game. And I'm cool with that because he runs an organization. He runs his team, and he can run his team how he chooses.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If he says, hey, this isn't the right time to do it, then...
the coach is your boss.
Either you're respected or you don't play, unfortunately. And if you don't respect it and then don't play, I guess. Then that's your choice. Unfortunately, it's no different than if you come into my house and I say, take off your shoes. And if you don't take off your shoes, I kick you out of my house. Because you're disrespecting my rules. They're his rules. I'm okay with that. Just like I'm okay with Kaepernick not standing for the national anthem. I have done that a couple times myself. Before it was cool. Before it was the cool thing. I didn't take my hat off. I didn't stand up. When a judge walks into a courtroom, do I stand up? No. Because I don't think I should stand for people like that. Sometimes I go, I don't want to stand for the national anthem because it's my right.
Rise when he comes in, sure.
I'm like, okay. Nope. Sorry.
Okay, Goldman Sachs is a really big investment firm. They have put restraints on who they are allowed to donate to in the federal election. Mostly Donald Trump.
They're not allowed to donate to him?
Yep. They're not allowed to donate to Donald Trump. They're not allowed to donate to the vice president's campaign. And they're not allowed to... they threw in a couple of other rules in there, so it's like somebody who hasn't been a governor you can't donate to, or somebody who's going from governor to like
now these rules are
yeah. But the thing is, they don't affect Hillary and most of her team. They don't affect her, but they affect Donald Trump. So it's interesting that Goldman Sachs would actually say that, especially on record, but...
This makes no sense. Just all of politics. You can see over our show. Go check out our... I just don't understand it. We
will rant about American politics after the election, because right now...
Oh my God. Yeah. It just hurts me. It just pains me. I'm sorry. I just... Like, even our, government right now, I go, oh my God. I just facepalm. I don't get it.
I don't facepalm because I wear glasses.
Yeah.
I'll get smudges on my glasses.
Yeah.
So, in Berlin, an 80-year-old woman drove off the second story of a parkade on top of another car while the two people were standing beside it.
Nice.
No one was injured. Everything was fine, but I guess it caused like $20,000 worth of damage. And you see the picture, and the one car is just total, and it's like, well, that's a car write-off, isn't it? It should be a little bit more than $20,000. But yeah,
well, it's blue book value of your car. Remember, your car depreciates half value.
I know. As soon as you...
Hey, I paid 20, now it's only worth 10. But I only have 1 kilometer on it.
Yep.
How does that make any sense?
Soon, you'll be able to charge your smartphone with urine.
Oh my god. I don't believe that, but... Okay.
Apparently, they've developed a cell charger that has certain bacteria in it that reacts to the urine and creates an electric charge.
I ain't peeing on my phone.
I didn't say pee on your phone.
Never. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No.
Don't pee on your phone.
It would be good for those people who live out in the woods.
Guess. But if you're in the woods, why do you have a cell phone? That's weird.
You gotta still do Tinder.
Yeah, Tinder.
Oh, Bear 101 is looking for some
Yeah.
company tonight. Oh, goody gumdrops.
Where's the cave?
So this one is always interesting. An attempted carjacking. 2 violent criminals who have a very long rap sheet attempted to carjack a car with a mother in it. They were she was in her driveway, and the father and son came out to her rescue. Now, this is where the story gets a little he said, she said type thing. Now, the son got one guy down on the ground. The father took over, kept him pinned to the ground. Police were called. The son, the other carjacker, ran away, and the son went into the house, grabbed a baseball bat, and chased him down. Now, the guy that the son chased down had to be taken to hospital.
Did he beat his ass?
The son was charged with aggravated assault.
Of course.
And I'm sorry, that guy wouldn't have been alive by the time the police got there.
No. Yeah,
it's like he attacked me.
Yeah.
That's it. I was defending myself. It's like, why'd you have a baseball bat? Because
I was defending. It's probably because he went in and he chased the guy. Because by law you're supposed to just let him run away.
No, no, I get it. By law you're supposed to use no more than necessary force. So once a guy's down,
I would have just beat the other guy up. I would have just beat the shit out of the other guy and been like, he was trying to hurt me in my house. I was defending my property. He's on the property. I'm going to bash your head.
He was on the property, so by all means. But here's the thing: it's like these people did this before they had known what kind of criminals these were. These 2 criminals have had a long history of. They shouldn't have been out of jail. Let's put it that way. If this was the States, they would have had their 3 strikes a long time ago. Canada, we don't do that. So it's horrible that the son is being charged with aggravated assault. I get it. He probably shouldn't have beat the guy up so much. However, seriously, you just attacked my mother.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm going to hurt you. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to be like, oh, I better wait for his health. No, you weren't thinking about that when you were trying to rob somebody.
Yeah, you were carjacking my mother.
What was your intent?
Yeah.
My intent is to make sure you don't do it to anybody else.
Yeah. So, we've had a couple of similar cases in Canada. Some guy in Toronto shoplifted the store owner, had chased him down, tied him up, and threw him in a van and waited for cops, and he got charged for kidnapping. And it's just like, really? So, anyways.
That's why you see so much in society now. When something's happening to somebody, people just pull out their phones because they don't want to get involved because they don't know. You could end up in jail yourself if you do something wrong. If you beat somebody up, and you could end up in jail because you punch somebody. Oh, they die. Now you're in jail for manslaughter.
We hear too many cases of criminals breaking into your house.
They get hurt. Now they sue you.
Yeah, exactly. He gets hurt. You get sued, and it's just like, I didn't.
You broke into my house. What? If you break into my house, I'm going to kill you. So that's the bottom line.
Then I'm going to hide the body.
I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I'm going to hide the body because I know. Yeah, exactly. Because I know I'll get thrown in jail.
Yeah. A $800 million space probe has been launched by NASA to explore an asteroid named Bennu, I believe.
I don't know. Okay.
No.
Why is it just why?
Why?
Why is it?
They want to learn about the beginning of the universe.
Oh.
You know, again, we talked about this
in
one of our previous episodes about how the world was created.
That's right.
No, they want to put this satellite on this asteroid. It's going to take dirt samples. It's going to spectrogram it to see what it's made out of and see things to see what
crazy how they can do that.
The universe is outside of the world, because on Earth we don't really have old stuff because of the constant shifting of the tectonic plates. The more they move, the more new stuff they create, so you can't really date things nearly as well as you'd like to. In space, there hasn't been that outside influence of air,
there's no
water.
oxygen up there, so it just kind of stays in the state.
Exactly. It's basically frozen. So
because oxygen is what deteriorates things, right?
Generally, yes, but if you have water erosion,
like erosion and stuff like that. But in space, there's nothing. So
yeah,
it's
exactly.
Just, hey,
so it's as pristine.
I wonder if you put an
apple
apple up there. I wonder if it would rot.
An apple?
Yeah,
put it into space.
Yeah, if you just threw it into space and it just
nope
floated, it wouldn't rot. That would be cool. So you could tell how old it was. The aliens that are out there somewhere would find it and be like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
And then they'd eat it and all die because it has like something that they can't have. And then the Earth would be responsible for destroying the aliens. And hey, we're wrecking one planet. Why not wreck another one?
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, a repeat egg offender has gotten 18 months probation
for throwing eggs.
100 eggs.
Ooh.
At his neighbor's house.
That sucks. Don't throw it at your neighbor's house, you idiot.
I know!
If you're going to egg somebody's house, drive to a different neighborhood.
A different part of the city.
I mean, don't throw eggs at people's houses. That's very bad. But if you're going to do it, go to a different neighborhood and then throw eggs.
Yeah.
Don't leave the cart laying around.
Honestly, if you get caught, just go, yes, I did it, and just
clean it up.
Clean it up.
I don't know if I'd say yes, because they'd probably sue me or something. And then
yeah, well, even if you say no, you have to go to trial, and if you lose, you have to pay for it. So you might as well just cop a plea and get it over and done with.
Just don't get caught. I don't think I've ever... Well, maybe I've thrown eggs at some house before. I don't know.
And last but not... Well, I guess least.
I have one more thing that I'll say.
Oh,
after.
okay.
But go ahead.
No problem. There we go. Second last. An ex-Fox News anchor has won $20 million from a lawsuit against the owner of Fox News. Apparently she was sexually harassed. Or, no, I should say, she was told she had to do this, and because she didn't, she got fired. Or her contract wasn't renewed. Which, I guess, is grounds for being sued for $20 million.
That's a lot of money. $20 million bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys are following our subscribers to our YouTube channel, you'll notice a video on there that was just put up, and we were just talking a little bit about health and stuff like that, and how my fat ass was almost at 300 pounds 1 month ago. I was at like 287 was my high point, and I was like, I don't want to be 300 pounds. I'm fat. I need to do something about this. So I've got on. I'm not on a health. I'm not on a diet or anything like that. Little update. I'm down 10 pounds in 4 weeks. I cannot believe that. That is like crazy. I am 275 pounds. Well, so I started at 285. I gained 2 pounds in the first week because I'm a fat pig. And then I've lost a total of 12, but 285 from when I started. So
now I'm a little bit more skeptical in this regards because when I put my ass on the scale, I was 295. Put my ass again on the scale yesterday, and I was 285.
Yeah.
So,
that's the thing.
As much as I'd like to say, I lost 10 pounds, I'm going to take it with a grain of salt and maybe some ketchup, because ketchup makes everything good.
That's right.
I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, because it just, watching the calorie counts, I'm looking going, really? It's like a whole, what was it? I had Monday off last week, and so I was sitting in my house and just eating chips, and I looked at the chips, and it's like so much calories per 50 grams, and I looked, and it's like, this is a 200 gram bag.
Oh crap!
I just ate the whole thing. That's 1,000 calories.
Whoops.
Well, I guess I'm not eating anything else today.
Guess I can't eat for the rest of the day. Damn. But you know,
but when you pay attention, you go, "Oh wow, did I really do that?"
And this is coming from two dudes who, like, prior to this, I would be like, I don't care what I eat. I would just shove whatever in my mouth. I would just be like, I'm hungry, I'm eating.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, I'm eating. And now I've found that I'm hungry, but I'm going to wait. I'm not dying.
Yeah, there's this thing. It's like, this. I don't know if the brand would actually appreciate being shown on their show, so I'll just show you the back part. It's like, you look at it and it's like 230 calories. I'm like, but last week I was drinking one, it was 10 calories. And I'm like, ooh, 10 calories. Yeah, I could drink a whole bunch of those things.
Yeah. I'll just live on these. Like, that probably wouldn't be the healthiest thing to be living on.
No, true. But it's kind of like, I don't know if I want to drink these anymore because they're 230 calories, but I could have the other one. And just little things that you pay attention to now.
I think that's like the moral of like what I was going for, and I think what I passed along to him is just to be aware. And there's other people out there who are struggling with weight, which I've done. I've struggled with weight because my motivation wasn't there until I saw my number come to for almost 300, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And so like it's just watching what you eat and going, oh okay, and then this is exactly how I did it. For anybody that kind of has the block for being healthier and being conscious, is just I downloaded this app called Lose It, which we both have now, and it's just a calorie counter. I don't know how accurate it is, but I'm not going for 100% accuracy. I'm just going for just to be aware of it. So the first week I just went, all right, I'm just going to have a regular week. I did everything that I normally do. I just eat like crazy. And then after that, I kind of took out one thing. Like, I don't drink as much beer anymore. And that helps 100%.
Mine was don't eat a whole bag of chips.
Yeah, I don't. I choose a different type of chip. I choose a different type of this. I choose a healthier snack. And it's like, so just, you don't have to fucking cut everything out. I still eat pizza. I still eat hamburgers. But then, so... Just a little update.
If you go to McDonald's, don't supersize.
I know, it's crazy.
The Diet Coke doesn't make a difference.
No.
It really doesn't.
Just cut pop out. Like, have one pop a day, that's all I drink. One pop. I drink one pop. I love pop, but...
I don't drink pop, actually.
And you know what?
Until it's the weekend.
You know what I find? When I do get that treat, it tastes so much better. Oh my god, does it ever taste so much better. Like, when I eat pizza, oh my god. It's so good. Just a little update. I'll be updating my progress throughout the journey. Hopefully I can get down to where I want to be. And, yeah.
Hopefully you'll be seeing less of us in a year.
Literally. Literally less of us.
Yes.
So, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share. Oh, coming this week. Guys, we're talking about the iPhone 7.
We don't have
not specifically the iPhone 7.
We're giving our impressions of the iPhone 7 along with what we think of Apple.
Yeah, we're going to be talking a little bit about the cell phone technology and Apple themselves and technology. I'm going to be going off on technology. And we're going to be talking about rich privilege. Check that one out. It should be good. Later.